Horoscope for Virgo, Tuesday, 13 January 2026. Welcome to Cosmologicaleb. Today, Virgo, the sky presents you with an intriguing challenge, a tense string that vibrates between ambition and the need for balance. The Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars are in conjunction in House 5, radiating a concentrated energy that seems to tell you, it is your moment, but don't forget your base. At the same time, Jupiter in opposition to these planets reminds you that excesses or impulsive decisions can generate friction. However, there is a light of hope. The Moon forms trigon with Jupiter, and Uranus shines with sextile, offering unexpected moments that can become opportunities. The cosmic climate is mixed, Virgo. You feel that pressure in the air, but also a fresh breath that invites you to breathe deeply and move on. Today, the universe challenges you to find your center between intensity and fluidity. Allow yourself to feel this tension without fear, and remember, where the fire of Mars burns, also the Moon appeases. House 6, ruled by Pluto, activates in your letter today, suggests that labor transformation and daily energy management will be key. Pluto, the planet of deep changes, pushes you to review structures that no longer serve. You may be seeing a routine that, although it has kept you stable, asks for radical renewal. Maybe today you feel like you're digging under layers of old dust in your office. It's time to find out what really drives you. In the financial sphere, Jupiter's opposition to your personal planets, the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, warns of decisions that may seem tempting but require caution. It's not a day to bet everything on a card, but it is to reevaluate priorities. If you are tempted to accept an additional freelance project today, remember that your energy is hyper-concentrated. Make a list of pros and cons, but trust your intuition. Saturn, who today forms sextile with Uranus, tells you that discipline and innovation can be combined. You may redesign a process in the office that not only saves time, but also inspires your team. The key is to balance ambition with sustainability. If you feel your mind running at 1,000 an hour, like when the Sun and Mars are together, use Venus connection to Saturn to anchor your ideas into reality. Maybe today you can close a pending project, and in doing so, you feel like you've taken an invisible weight off your shoulders. In House 6, Pluto invites you to deepen your well-being. Today, health habits are not just a matter of routine, they are a tool of transformation. If you feel accumulated fatigue, don't ignore it. Your body can send you subtle signals, such as back pain or a craving for salty foods that actually talk about stress. Today, it prioritizes mobility. Perhaps a vigorous ride through the neighborhood, a morning stretch, or even a radical change like avoiding the mobile screen after 10 o'clock at night. The connection between Saturn and Neptune suggests that today you need to create structures that also allow fluidity. If you're used to always having breakfast the same, try something new. Cooking a healthy recipe with ingredients that you don't usually use may not only nourish you, but also revitalize your mind. If the Moon in House 3 activates communication, you may feel more likely today to exchange wellness tips with friends. A text message with a companion about a breathing routine or a meditation app might be the impulse you need. Remember that the balance between activity and rest is key. If you feel exhausted, allow yourself a brief moment of rest, a 20-minute nap, or just rest your head on the table. Your body appreciates the recognition. House 5, ruled by the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, activates your world of personal relationships, creativity, and romance. Today, the Sun in this house radiates a warm energy, ideal for expressing affection. You may wake up wanting to send a sweet message to someone you consider, or even plan a creative date, like a picnic or some kind of craft in company. Venus in House 5 also brings a touch of romance. If you are a couple, today you may feel a more intimate desire for connection, whether with a deep conversation or a practical detail, such as preparing breakfast for your loved one. However, House 7, with Saturn and Neptune, introduces a tension. Saturn in this house suggests that it is time to face realities in relationships, limits that you previously avoided establishing, or commitments that need to be reviewed. If you have a friend you've been delaying a conversation about a certain situation, today may be the day to speak honestly. Neptune, on the other hand, adds a veil of idealism or confusion. Maybe a seemingly clear conversation with a colleague ends with doubts, or you feel someone projecting expectations on you that don't match yours. Don't be afraid to be direct, but also be patient with nuances. As a couple, today there may be an energy of challenge and reward. Mars in House 5 drives you to act passionately, but opposition with Jupiter warns that excesses can generate friction. If there is a pending disagreement, say it calmly. A coffee in a quiet place may be better than a text message at midnight. Today, the moon in trine with Jupiter reminds you that empathy can be your best ally. House 3, with the moon, activates your world of communication and learning. Today, an impulse may arise to read, write, or learn something new. If you've been trying to understand a complex subject in a book, you'll do it today with unexpected clarity. The sextile moon with Mercury suggests that ideas will flow easily, but also that you might feel distracted if there are too many stimuli. Turn off mobile notifications and get wrapped up in a single project. Jupiter in the 11th house and Uranus in the 9th house open you up to opportunities for intellectual expansion. Maybe a group of friends will invite you to an enriching conversation, or a course you've been delaying for months will align with your schedule. Today is also a good day to reflect on long-term goals. If you've been doubting between two options, a sudden idea, like the one that arises while driving or shopping, could enlighten you. Neptune, which today forms a trine with Venus, brings a creative spark. You may feel like writing poetry, painting, or even redecorating a corner of your home. This energy is also ideal for guided meditations on intuition. Today, your mind is a blank canvas. Let the cosmos paint on it. Given the mix of tense and harmonic aspects, today's ritual combines protection and empowerment. Use the lemon and nail filter to transmute the energy. Cut 1 lemon in halves, place 3 cloves in the middle of each, and leave them on your desk or on a tray at the entrance to your house. The lemon will cut off any dense energy, and the nail will act like a shield. In addition, the fresh aroma of lemon will activate your mind for clarity, while the connection with Saturn, in conjunction with Neptune, will help you anchor your intentions. This ritual also has a powerful symbolism. Lemon represents action, the energy of Mars, and nail, protection, the wisdom of Saturn. Today, Virgo, you need both. Your talisman color is golden amber, a tone that combines the vitality of the sun with the energy of Mars. Use it strategically. An amber bracelet, a cup of tea in this tonality on your table, or even the wallpaper of your mobile phone. This color will not only reflect the concentrated energy of the day, but will also remind you that sunlight can transform the fire of your ambitions into creative heat. Virgo, today the cosmos asks you to move with strength, but also to bend with wisdom. Let the tension between what you want and what you need become a bridge, not an obstacle. Remember that every step you take today builds the map of your tomorrow. Have a nice day, dear Virgo. Subscribe to Cosmologica Lab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.